ALX is very practical because most of the time you're going to spend time working with projects, and it's very interesting because you're going to be put in the same pods, in the same groups with people from Nigeria, people from Johannesburg, etc. So really, it already starts giving you a certain worldview. You are able to know, find out from your classmates, what are the big things in tech, in Johannesburg? What are the big things in tech in, Lagos? What are the big fintechs coming up in Cairo? And in a certain sense, you're able to get ideas. So even when you're problem solving for a certain solution and trying to make or working on an assignment, you already have that worldview in place.
Before I got into the program, I'm still a student. I study economics, Bachelor of Economics at the University of Nairobi. But I've always had the interest to venture into the tech world.
Well, I was a bit lucky in that I did computer science in university, so I had a little bit of background, maybe in C and C++ and stuff like that. But university studies is really not the same as what you gain in ALX because they go deeper, and maybe what you learn in one unit in university is something that you can learn in 2 weeks in ALX.
Our software engineering program is 1 year long. It's meant to be, students dedicate more or less 70 hours a week. And the idea really is you're compressing the amount of time that they have to spend to actually get the skills. Typically they have to go to campus, spend 4 years, do a computer science degree. And in a place like Kenya, or I think it's the same case in most African countries, even after those 4 years, you still do not have the technical capabilities for coding because what you study is very, very theoretical.
I now believe that there is literally no problem I cannot solve. There's literally nothing that I cannot build. All it takes is time.
One of the fundamental skills that you learn when you're doing this project, so you're going to be doing in the ALX course, is problem solving, right? So you're not going to be told, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to build. No, you're going to be given scenarios, you're going to have to think outside the box, you're going to have to create solutions, etc. And that really prepares you for the workplace because that's really how the workplace is. It's not about, being micromanaged and being told to do X, Y, and Z, but it's really you thinking outside the box and being able to offer solutions.
It hasn't been easy at all, I will not lie. But there are a lot of things that challenge you. They really move you out of your comfort zone.
The program was challenging for me, but it pushed me to be a better person. It really did push my limits. That was the program for me, but absolutely rewarding and satisfying in the end.
It's very hands-on, it's very practical. From the very first week, you have projects that you have to submit, you have deadlines that you have to meet, you're given problems that you have to solve. So it's a very, very different modality where you have to put in the hours, do the research, and get the skill sets. But in a certain sense, it makes sense because that kind of environment really it's a mirror of what the work environment is going to be like.
Since taking part of the program, I've developed more personal confidence in my coding skills, and I've happened to get a couple of offers, and currently I'm working with a very good tech role.
I most definitely would recommend ALX to other people. Given the chance, I would go through it myself. I wish I found it before I went to uni.
One of the mottos that we have is do hard things. So when you come to ALX, you have to be prepared to do hard things.
For anyone who just applied or anyone who just got accepted, my word is go for it. You've got this, especially for the girls. Go for it, girl. Join us. It's an interesting world, and the more you challenge yourself, the better you become. So yay! See you on the other side.